Hello and welcome to our information webinar tonight. I am so excited to be here and to introduce myself and the beautiful two women I have with me tonight, Alana and Grace. So if we haven't met before, my name is Amanda, and the intention of tonight is just for you to put your foot up, for you to sit back and have a little listen for the next 20 minutes about a really informative business model that we belong to and are so excited to share with you. The intention of this session tonight is simply just to educate and empower women in particular to take control of their financial situations, to remind them that they can actually have it all if they want it, and that quality time with their loved ones and with their passion projects, with their health, with their wellness is absolutely available to them alongside all the other things that they do in life. This webinar and information session is just a permission slip to let you have a seat at the table for those who are actually wanting to dream bigger and just be open to new income opportunities. So I wanted to share a little stat with you before we dive in and I share a bit about my story. If you are a woman watching this, did you know that 66% of women are actually reported to be living paycheck to paycheck right now? Which I don't know about you, but I find that statistic really quite scary. However, I have definitely been in that position before. So a little bit about me, if we haven't met before, my background is in personal training, group fitness, and health coaching. And I have had my own business now for 12 years. And whilst I absolutely love being self-employed and having a business of my own, when I left the corporate world and dived into being self-employed, nobody told me that I had essentially bought myself an even bigger job. If you're someone who's worked in this industry before, you'll know that it's not a 9 to 5. It is definitely a 5 p.m. to a 9 p.m. and the hours are long. So I spent around 10 years doing that. Whilst I was so passionate about it, I did very quickly become quite burnt out, just trying to work around people's work hours and have that income coming in. Fast forward to 2020, when my business was completely shut down and I had to figure out a way to go online and make my business still work. And I actually did do that quite successfully, but it did come at the detriment of my health. And I did live a very, very healthy lifestyle, but it wasn't enough. The stress that came with trying to keep my business operating, roof over my head, and the bills paid, just found me in a place where I wasn't really happy with my own health. And so I started looking for something that I could just do for myself that wasn't about helping other people for a change. And I came across an incredible 6-week program online all around holistic health, which was totally my jam. So I did that for around 4 months. I took some nutritional supplements, I followed a holistic wellness program, and I got some incredible results. And I actually started to notice the people in my lives, my clients, some of my friends were asking me what I had been doing differently. They noticed some of the changes in me. And I was just really so excited to share with them because I couldn't believe the results that I had had. So fast forward, it ended up being that I became an ambassador for this incredible company. And I did start to share what I was doing with people. And here we are 4 years later, it's actually turned into a part-time business for me. So behind every incredible business model, which you're going to get to hear some stories from Alana and Grace very soon about what we have and what that's all been about for them. But behind every incredible business model is always, always, always an awesome product or service. And in this case, we're actually so fortunate to have both a business model and a product available. So I want to show you a little behind the curtain sneak peek at what the partner company is that we have partnered with and what our product is. So if you don't know or haven't heard already about the company Juice Plus, it is a global company in over 30 countries around the world, specializing in whole food nutritional products. Now, we absolutely love these products because if you are a big fan of just being healthy, these are amazing. So as you can see here in the little picture, they are a blend of fruits and vegetables and berries. So you'll see here, I've got some to show you. They are ground up into a little capsule here. And essentially how it works is the produce itself is picked at the peak of their ripeness, put into a massive big blender, dehydrated down to a really, really low temperature. And what we're left with when all the moisture's been taken out is this powder. So it gets encapsulated into a little tapioca capsule. And here we have 11 different vegetables inside of this capsule here. Now, I don't know about you, but I am definitely in the percentage of, I think I heard it recently at our annual company conference. It's 95% of the adult population does not currently eat the recommended variety and serves of fruits and vegetables every day. And that kind of scared me a little bit. So what I love most about these beautiful products here is they're not designed to replace eating whole foods. They're just simply like a health insurance, a safety seat belt, a way that you can bridge the gap between what you are eating versus what we actually need to be eating to have our bodies thrive every day. So you might see here on the slides, we also have an incredible program. It's called our Healthy Starts for Families program. And this is one of my favorite things about the company because it's all about giving back. So the Healthy Starts for Families program is our commitment to inspiring healthy living around the world. And we believe that that starts with our children. And so for every adult that purchases one of these bundles and starts getting healthy themselves, we will actually sponsor a child between the age of 4 and 18 years products for totally free. And they can choose from capsules or a little chewable gummy like you can see in the picture there. Now, we will sponsor that child right up until the age of 18 for as long as that adult order is shipping out every 4 months, which is wild. If you started your child at 4 years old, it calculates to about $13,000 worth of free product, which is insane. So some of the statistics that you can see here that we've had come in from our children who are on this study is 71% of children are consuming less fast foods and soft drinks. 71% are drinking more water, and 61% of children are eating more fruits and vegetables. We also know that they have been really supportive for helping children have less over-the-counter medication, less trips to the doctor. They've got better behavior and cognitive function at school. There is so much in this study, and we are so proud to be partnered with this program and being able to help our children for free. Now, like I said before, these products are not a replacement for eating fruits and vegetables. We're not about just shoving products at people. That is not what we do. We genuinely share our own product stories, and it is really important, I think, that you are having your own experience with the products as well. Now, if you're someone like me who geeks out a little bit on the science side of things, I was really surprised when I first came across these to hear that they are completely organic. There's no herbicides, pesticides, or toxins that are used in these products. There in 30 years has never, ever, not once ever been a recall of these products, which is a really big deal. And they're what we call NSF certified, which is basically in the US, the highest certification that you can get on any product. Backed by over 25 peer-reviewed double-blinded placebo studies, we have so much scientific research to show what exactly these products actually do inside of our bodies and why we are on the biggest mission to get these into so many families' lives. So that is just a little bit about the products and the company that we partner with and why we're so passionate about it. It just makes sense. More people need more fruits and vegetables in their life. But we're going to switch gears now, and I'm going to hand it over to the gorgeous Alana, who's going to share a little bit with you about her experience since she's been involved with the Juice Plus company and her story.
Thanks so much, Amanda. Before I came into this business, I was looking for a way I could contribute financially to my family. And my family and I actually travel Australia. We've been on the road for 4 years now, and time has gone really quick. But we got about 12 months into our travels and we realized that this was something we actually wanted to do full time. We created such a beautiful lifestyle. Our kids were 1 and 3 at the time when we left. And we didn't want to go back to the rat race. We didn't want to go back to the monotony of a 9 to 5, and wanted to have, these precious time together as a family. So we said, yeah, let's make something of this. And we, of course, needed a way to earn an income. I'm a Pilates instructor, so I've always had, a natural love for health and wellness, and particularly holistic health. And I came across this opportunity. I think I was just on Instagram one day and I popped up, and it just seemed to be divine timing. I was looking for an opportunity that would also fit with my Pilates business. So it was going to help benefit any clients I did have, and I could help, further their health, not just physically, but nutritionally, mentally, spiritually, socially, emotionally as well. And it just seemed like, a great way to further the services I had. So I decided to lean in and learn a bit more, and reached out to a lady who's now one of my beautiful mentors in this business. And I was one of those people that needs to know absolutely everything before I give a wholehearted yes. So I asked question after question, so I knew exactly what I was saying yes to. And I'm so glad I did, because this business opportunity, has now allowed me to contribute more financially towards our travels, and gives my family and I certainty to know that we do have a certain amount of money coming in each month due to the business model and the fact that we can earn residual income as well. So it's nice to have that certainty, because we aren't always connected to, internet. Sometimes we go off grid and we don't have internet connection, so I can't actually do my work like I normally would. However, because of the work I've done in the previous months, I'm still getting paid month after month, which is amazing. So in regards to the products, one thing I really love about them, because we are on the road and in remote areas at times, it's given us a way to, like Amanda said, bridge that gap between what we are eating nutritionally and what we actually should be, having every day. So it gives us that peace of mind that we're actually getting high quality, nutrient dense fruit and veg in our diets every day. Because I don't know about you guys, but even just in your local supermarket, half the time you go there and you can tell that it's been sprayed with, pesticides and herbicides. It's bruised. It's been sitting on the shelf for we don't know how long. It wasn't picked when it was ripe. So many different things go into the fact that we're actually not getting the micronutrients and enzymes and things we actually need from our food for our bodies to optimally function. So that gives me that peace of mind for myself and my family. And the kids love the chews. They ask me for them every morning. So it's nice to know that they're also getting 20 varieties of fruit and veg in their diet every day. But we have a beautiful community, and the women I work with and get to collaborate with each and every day, are so supportive, and there's so much growth and learning and personal development, which I actually didn't even realize came with this opportunity when I did say yes. So that's a little bit about me and my story. I'm going to pass it over to Grace, who's going to share a bit about hers and how she came into the space as well.
Thank you, Alana. I really resonate with your story, because we want to do the traveling and caravan life. So it's so good to see you doing it, and I can follow along and see how you manage that. But yeah, my name's Grace. I came into this business as a mum of 3 that had just had her third. My little one was about 4 months at the time, and I found the business because of my health. So my health was just horrible at the time. I now know that the more babies you have, the more your gut health gets compromised. So I was just getting sick with everything, and add the sleep deprivation to that. And yeah, I wasn't well. So I love that you say divine timing, because that's exactly how I now feel about the way I found the business. But I won't go too far into it. Basically, I found out about the products. I was all in. They made so much sense to me. And then I quickly found out about the business as well and the opportunity. And I asked about 2 weeks of questions as well. But once I got those questions answered from my beautiful mentor, I was just so excited by the possibility of building a business from home around my crazy boys. And if I take a step back, before I even knew about the Juice Plus opportunity, I had been saying to my husband for a few years that I just felt like there was something that I should be doing in life. I just felt a bit lost, and I didn't have any purpose in the jobs that I had been working previously throughout my corporate career. I was in a mining town, in a mining industry, and I just felt burnt out pretty much. So yeah, I was super excited about the possibility of creating my own business in an industry that I was super passionate about, being health and wellness. So yeah, that's how I found out about the products and the business. And since I've joined, it has just been like peeling away layers of goodness, like finding out that there's this whole community of people that are just so supportive and like constantly cheering you on. And that's just something that I was missing. I was living remote away from my family, and I never felt like I had much connection with the people around me. So this has allowed me to not only jump into my own local community with a different purpose, but it's given me so many friendships that I never expected. And like, I honestly get goosebumps because yeah, already it's so special to me. I'm only 9 months in, and I'm just so excited for all of the friendships that I'll make in the future, and things like conference and business trips and incentive trips. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. Something like Alana's doing, caravanning with my family, and just being able to attend all of the beautiful events that happen as a mum, like even down to school drop off and pick up, just being there in a more calm state, loving what I'm doing, present, and then attending all of the assemblies and the sports events and all of the beautiful things that we want to do as mums, but often are just in such a rush and don't get the time to really enjoy it. So yeah, that's what I'm excited about. I'll hand back to you, Amanda.
That gives me goosebumps, babe. I can't believe only 9 months here and what you've been able to create already. I had this thought come to mind when you were talking then, that I remember when I first started, I got obsessed about all of the personal development and the learning and the mentoring. And I remember hearing this saying, I thought it was so cheesy at the time, but it's so true now, that in our profession, we turn our friends, we turn strangers into friends, and then we turn our friends into family. And I love what you said here about how you live remote, and now you feel like you actually belong to the sisterhood and a community, and you've met so many people and know there's so many more that you're going to meet along the way. Because it really actually does end up being about that. And I didn't share much, about my story earlier because we're mindful of time on this, but I can definitely say that I personally joined this opportunity for the impact that I would be able to make on other people and the income opportunity that it was going to provide for me. But the reason that I stay now is because, yes, all of that, but it's the community. So I love that you've been able to experience that as well. And it's been such an honor to spend this half an hour with you girls. And for anyone who's watching tonight, I really want to wrap a bow on this by saying that the conversations that we have in our community, whether it's about mum life or holistic health or wanting to have more flexibility and freedom in how you work so you can travel the road and take holidays whenever, or whatever it is that you want, the conversations are just different here. And when you get an opportunity to be around really high vibe, visionary women who are going to hold you and keep your dreams when you feel like they're a little bit too big, it is the place here where you can receive that. And I definitely did not have people like that in my circle when I was just self-employed working by myself for 10 years. So it's been such a gift for me to be able to not only just create a part-time business in very part-time hours, but to be able to have such expansive people in my circle now. So I think we will leave it there for tonight. I'm so mindful of time, and I know we haven't dived into the absolute depths of what it is that we do, but this is the basics. Essentially, we're just passionate about helping people with holistic health and wellness, and there is a business opportunity attached to it. So if any of this has resonated with you as you're watching tonight, I urge you to connect with the person who invited you to come along and have a little watch of this info session. And if it feels good for you to try some of our products or our wellness programs, or learn a little bit more about joining our team and getting paid to share the mission of inspiring living, then we want to hear from you. We hope that after watching this, you were definitely reminded of the power that you have, and that you are invited to take a seat at our table, no matter who you are, because you are absolutely worthy of an opportunity like this. And we just love welcoming new women into our space. So we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching and being with us today. And we can't wait to chat to you soon. Bye.